Hey everybody, welcome to our last Origami Wednesday of 2021. Can you believe we made it through another year? I know, hopefully. But I was thinking about for Christmas, of course, we need to have lots of little packages that we can give to people. Now, this is another one of those, if you make one slightly smaller, you can probably nest them one inside the other and have a little lid. It's not going to want to go very easily, so what these little boxes I would say would be good for would be to put a little tissue paper and then of course have some candy, because what do we always want to give people? Candy. That's right, candy's the best present. Okay, maybe not the best, but it's a pretty darn good one. So these little boxes are surprisingly easy to make. They are a little bit tricky, so give yourself some patience. We're going to start with a piece of paper. As always, I've got my little two-sided paper. Now, I have decided I want the purple to be the outside, okay? So I'm going to start, I'm going to put the purple side down, and I'm going to fold diagonally corner to corner, okay? Give that a nice crease. Fold corner to corner. For something like this, you do not want to use a tissue paper or anything really light. Okay, I tried this. This is actually a pretty flimsy. You can see it's even a little torn there just where I tried to fold it. It's more like a very thin construction paper. It doesn't want to hold its shape as well. I had to fight with this. And if you do end up using something that's very delicate, you might end up having to put a little bit of glue underneath the little tabby tabs. Okay, and that'll stick it down and help you not lose your mind while you're doing it. You'll see, that's why I have one mistake over here. I folded it wrong, which you'll see why. It'll all make sense. But see, it doesn't even really want to hold its shape like this. It's taken willpower and timing. So if you wanted to do it with a very light paper, be prepared to use a little bit of tape or a little bit of paste. Okay, so we folded corner to corner. Then I'm going to flip my paper. And I'm going to fold side to side, okay? Fold side to side. Then I'm going to fold it into my square. I want the open side up and away from me, so the bird's beak faces away. And I've just realized that the way we're going to do this, it's going to be purple on the inside. It's okay. If you're doing this with a piece of wrapping paper, which again is going to be a little bit thinner, a little flimsier mostly, give yourself a little grace, cut a couple extra pieces just in case. Luckily, you know me, I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm not real married to one way or the other. Okay, I'm going to fold ice cream cone. And ice cream cone. Okay. So there's my little kite ice cream cone. I'm going to flip it and do the same thing. So the open side is to the top. Okay. And give those nice creases. Okay. Now I'm going to open it, and you'll see if I look down, if you look from above, it looks kind of like an X or a weird four-legged spider. That's okay. We want to actually have let me try that again. We want to have 8 flaps. Right now we only have 4 flaps. So what I'm going to do is take my ice cream cone shape, and I'm going to tuck this guy inside. Okay? So I'm going to tuck this guy inside. Okay, so this is all just plain. It looks like one sheet. I'm going to flip the guy over, and I'm going to do the same thing over here. So unfold, and I'm going to tuck this guy inside. Sometimes my points don't want to do what they're supposed to. All right. And then tuck this guy inside. Okay. So if I were to look at it from above, now I suddenly have 8 sides, or 8 flappies, which is what I want. Now I'm going to fold it so it's a flat kite, and I'm going to fold this end down. Now what I can do is I can line up my crease with the middle of there, and I can feel with my fingers when this is flat across, okay? I can feel over here at the edge so it doesn't fold too much, because sometimes it wants to, because see, it wants to fold like this. Well, that's way too much. So I'm going to kind of curl it. I'm going to make sure this is lined up. Oops, just about. And then give it a nice fold. See, that didn't even do a nice fold for me. So I'm going to do a little bit more. There we go. That's about where I want it. Okay. Fold that guy. You ever just have a day where you can't do anything square? Well, apparently today is the day I can't do anything square. So we're just going to pretend it's all perfect, and you're going to play along. But you are going to be better than me. When you fold this, you're going to fold it so the crease lines up with itself. That's going to make sure everything's nice and square. Okay, now we've got a triangle, but now I'm going to unfold these sides. Okay, unfold these sides. And I'm going to fold this corner to the center. Now what is nice here is I can make sure that stays straight as an arrow. Very easy to see, very easy to line up. So that stays straight as an arrow. Okay. Flip it. We're going to do the same thing. So it's here. Now you'll see here we had our kite, and now look, we've got two triangles and a square. Gone too far. Okay. I'm going to fold this guy. I'm going to fold this guy. Okay. And then I'm going to open it the other way. Now, the thing about this box is you spend a lot of time folding and then unfolding, and that's okay. Sometimes it's like that. That guy and that guy. And then flip. And that guy, and that guy. Okay. Now I'm going to unfold those creases, all of them. Okay. There we go. I'm going to fold, it'll be easier to see if we do it like this. I'm going to fold this point up to here. That's going to give me that bottom edge of my box. It's going to show me where to go. Now, I'm going to, same way we tucked in the first one, I'm going to tuck this guy in there. And I'm going to tuck this guy in here. So I'm making little rectangle packets right there. So if I open it here, I'm going to fold this little guy. And I'm going to fold this little guy. Okay. And I'm going to fold this little guy. See, we're making it a really nice straight. Okay. I'm going to fold this guy. I'm going to fold this guy. Okay, so once I have it like this, it looks kind of like, I don't know, a rocket ship maybe. Whoosh. Now I'm going to open it a little bit. And here's where it gets a little tricky, because if you want, you could come around and you could give these bottom folds a little bit harder crease. This is optional. It might make things a little easier. Okay. Then, so I've got this square and this square. So if I've got a point facing away from me, I want to tuck that guy in, and I'm going to fold this point down. Okay. So I'm making it so the triangle sticks up like the roof of a house, and then gets folded over. And you get to do this 4 times. So tuck and tuck, that makes me a triangle, and fold in. Okay, so it's gonna look like this. I'm gonna tuck these 2 pieces in. So that rectangle we just made is right here. Tuck that in and flip that down. And now you are ready for a little bit of cotton snow. Okay. A little bit of cotton snow and some good candy truffles. You could also put carrots in here for Santa's reindeer. It's a little bit small for cookies for Santa. I'm hoping that you guys are going to leave him a plate with 2 or 3 at least. I think Santa occasionally likes to eat cookies in doubles and some in triples. I don't know. Just depends. I would leave 2 cookies for every kid in your house, just to be sure. And then some carrot sticks for the reindeers, because you know they like that. But you have this cute little bowl that's going to be absolutely perfect. Put a little bit of straw or shredded paper in here and put those carrots right on top. And they will be perfect for reindeer snacks. Or for candy. Never forget the candy. Okay, everybody have a Merry Christmas, a happy and safe New Year. And we'll see you either in January or February for more Origami Wednesday. Have a good one.